Do you remember the pop of the housing bubble 15 years ago? It's a memory that won't go away for most people, myself included. We see headlines everywhere talking about forbearance plans coming to an end, and many people are fearful that a wave of foreclosures is coming and the housing market is going to crash again. Hi, my name is Lynea Carver with eXp Realty, and welcome to my YouTube channel where we talk about all things related to living in Lake Tapps in Bonnie Lake, Washington, 98391. I have stopped counting how many times a day I have this conversation. For real. Here are some reasons foreclosures are not expected to come our way in Lake Tapps, Bonnie Lake, or even nationwide. Number one, there are considerably less homeowners in trouble. After the last housing crash, nearly 9.3 million households lost their homes to a short sale or foreclosure, or simply because they decided to give it back to the bank. Last year, as stay-at-home orders were issued, the fear was that the housing industry would be impacted in a similar way. Headlines projected up to 30% of all mortgage holders would enter the forbearance program. But do you know what really happened? Only 8.5% actually did. And that number is now down to 2.2%. As of October 29th, 2021, the total number of mortgages still in forbearance stood at 1,221,000. That is massively less than 9.3 million households that lost their homes just over a decade ago during the housing crash. Number two, due to rapidly rising home prices, the majority of people in forbearance can sell their homes without being underwater. Over the last 2 years here in Pierce County and across the nation, of the 1.22 million homeowners currently in forbearance, 93% have at least 10% equity in their homes. Do you know what that means? Well, simply put, 10% equity enables homeowners to sell their homes, pay the related expenses, and put money in their pocket rather than giving their house back to the bank and facing the hit on their credit that a short sale or a foreclosure would cause. Unfortunately, the 7% remaining might not have the option to sell. But let's look at the math. If the entire 7% of those 1.22 million homes went to foreclosure, it would total about 85,400 mortgages. Putting that number in context and looking at the annual foreclosure numbers for the 3 years leading up to 2020, 2017 it was 314,220, 2018 279,040, 2019 277,520. The likely number of foreclosures coming out of the forbearance program is nowhere near the number of foreclosures that affected the housing crash 15 years ago. The numbers are showing us it is less than one third of any of the 3 years prior to the World Health Crisis. Number three, we are still in a severe housing shortage. The listings currently coming to market can be easily absorbed. Look at this graph. Back in 2008, when foreclosures hit the market, there was an abundance of houses for sale, over 11 million nationwide. Today, we are in the exact opposite situation. In 2008, we were in a buyer's market. The month's supply of inventory was at over 9 months. Today, that number is less than 1 month supply in Pierce County and less than 3 months supply nationwide. Again, look at the graph comparing the two markets. Here's the bottom line. The data that you've looked at indicates why Ivy Zellman, founder of housing market analytical firm Zellman & Associates, was on point when she stated, the likelihood of us having a foreclosure crisis again is about 0%. The message needs to be heard. If you are waiting around to buy a house when the market crashes, chances are you will end up disappointed and it will end up costing you more money. Experts project home prices will keep appreciating along with interest rates. The fact of the matter is, a 1% rise in interest rates could mean tens of thousands of dollars in buying power. Even more importantly, if you are a homeowner and you need to sell your house because you are out of forbearance, please reach out to me so I can help walk you through all of your options. Most homeowners do not need to let their home go back to the bank. Again, I'm Lynea Carver with the Carver Home Team at eXp Realty, and I am always happy to help, making dreams come true one home at a time.